All right, hello everybody. My name is Jeff, and I'm super excited to have you here. This is my very first video, and super excited with this deck. It's really, really fun. First off, just showing you a couple of things that we have going on here. Johnny's Welcome, playing two of. I think it's works so well with the Ajani's Pridemate I'm playing in here that it is just gives me a counter as soon as it comes out. So I have 3 power on the board immediately. I'm also playing Famished Paladin. A lot of people playing the life gain deck I've seen play a few more of those. I've dropped it down to just two to try to maximize a little bit more on the one drop slot actually. So I'm also throwing in another Authority of the Consuls. Fountain of Renewal to make sure I'm gaining life every single upkeep. Just hitting those triggers is really makes my board presence just massive. So Johnny's Primate, of course, is a huge addition to this deck, and just really gives life gain the ability to be big. So Johnny's Primate, what it says is whenever you gain life, you may put a +1/+1 counter on a Johnny's, and he gets really big at times. Then we have the Famished Paladin here, which untaps. So basically a 3/3 with Vigilance in our deck. So we do have the Diamond Mare here as well, which Diamond Mare, when it enters the battlefield, I choose a color, and then I gain life whenever I cast that spell. So of course we're choosing white, and again, just more opportunity to trigger a Johnny's Primate, and then consistently just be gaining life for our Crested Sunmare. So we are playing 4 of Resplendent Angel, and I'm actually debating on going down one. For possibly another Famished Paladin, like a little more power in the early game, possibly some other kind of card draw as well. Once we get to the late game and we start triggering this, it's amazing. And so having enough of them to, lose one in the early game and then hopefully draw into a second one really works well because then we're just creating more of a board. But with this deck, our Crested Sunmare is better. Our Lyra, it still is just more consistent altogether than just creating tokens. And by the time that we are making the stuff here, it's definitely valuable. Like, of course, we're running 4 of. I'm just debating whether I want to run 3 instead. Shield Mare is awesome. I was running 4 of. I dropped down to 3, again, just to build a little bit more of the early game presence there. And a little bit more removal. A lot of times people forget that if they target it, it gets us life, and so people will people are targeting it with all sorts of things like Merfolk Trickster, everything like that, and we're always fine gaining the extra 3 life there. Shalai, of course, is just amazing, gives everything hexproof, and we're always love running into Shalai there. We're running Cast Out. Pious Interdiction is another one that what I would probably do with this deck, I need to rework it at some point. I would just go into a little bit of black, splash some black in here for Moment of Craving, possibly Vraska's Contempt, maybe over the Cast Out, or as well as Cast Out, just to give more life gain triggers at a little bit lower cost and actually affect the board a little bit more. So that's what I would probably say is I think it's better to go white black just for those 2 pieces of removal. But I do have the Settle the Wreckage, just a one of, and it's useful at times for sure. The problem is when people are playing against white, they definitely play around it, but sometimes that's just helpful as well. And then of course Helm of the Host is just a fun one because of all of our awesome 5 drops, and our 5 drops right now. Crested Sunmare is just an amazing one to put the Helm of the Host on because it makes our board indestructible basically. Especially Shield Mare and Diamond Mare are also indestructible, so we have good blockers all the time there, with big butts as well. And then, of course, we have Lyra, which is also awesome with Helm of the Host. So, Helm of the Host is more of a janky win more card, but it's just so fun. So, you got to play it. So I definitely do, and so we have this on Lyra sometimes, and then the Regal Caracal, and that's the reason why I'm running 2 of Regal Caracal instead of 3 Crested Sunmare there and one. It's just because with Helm of the Host and Ajani's Pridemate, occasionally you can just get swing the board back in your favor so big, like gain so much life, sometimes 10 life with one swing with this guy. That it's just worth having a second one there to occasionally have that, and have the 3 bodies on the board is awesome as well. Going a little bit more wide with lifelink is huge. And the great thing with the Johnny's Primate is that for each creature with lifelink that's attacking and does damage is another trigger. So if we ever do those 2 extra cat tokens is actually a huge benefit for him, and can really change the board game a lot. And then as far as planes go, we're just running the 24 planes, Shefet Dunes. So let's go ahead and add 3 because we can definitely spare the life there. And we will go like that. Alright, against Horizon Shard, bring it on. And here we are with game 1 of a life gain, and really just the life gain deck, hoping to gain life as often as possible. Not huge amounts every time, but enough to make it really hard for people to kill us. And it's just so fun. Ooh, man. Having removal is good. I sometimes seeing the green people, you think that they're gonna be playing green, so this is great against green. I can cycle cast out, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. I hate mulliganing down into no lands and have to mulligan more, so we're gonna go ahead. So we'll end turn cycling this cast out. Hoping they're playing zombies maybe, that way I can just seal away some stuff. So we'll let that resolve, and then my turn. Let's go ahead and cycle this. Trying to get a little bit of value earlier on. Alright, so that is good. Let's go ahead and leave up. No, we're just going to leave up the seal away this turn. If he goes for it, getting Death Touch off the battlefield is good for us. Although I'm not too worried about ground units as much. But I have to Settle the Wreckage for later on, so let's just get as much of stuff off as we can, and then we'll just throw down a Resplendent Angel next turn, and hopefully curve out into this Lyra, which would just be awesome. Shield Mare is interesting here. Yeah, I think we still go with Resplendent Angel just to try to get as much damage in. I am trying to go a little bit aggressive with this deck, just because we gain so much life that we can race. Okay, yeah, that's where Shield Mare can be good, is getting them to target it means that we gain more life. So they typically don't. Alright, here we go. So they're taking our stuff. I'm guessing this is mono black control, which is I think will be interesting against our deck. Yeah, it takes Lyra, so they know to be looking for different things here now. So let's go ahead and throw down Fountain of Renewal, and I hate to give them more information, but I think that's just better altogether. Trying to gain more life. Again, the higher our life is, the harder it is for them to put us down to 0. Hey. Okay. Here's a question. They may have another one, which is really bad for us. But I think what we do is we go Resplendent Angel. Again, just hoping for the best possible outcome. So we discard, I think, we know they're going to be getting one of our things, so we can maybe just hold on to this Settle the Wreckage. Shield Mare gets us 3 life, 4 life on a turn. If I have a way, see the Diamond Mare would have gotten us up to 5, but if we draw into an Ajani's thing, so I just don't have that much removal in here. So let's go ahead and take out the Settle the Wreckage. I think that's the best. I'm hoping they don't have too many flyers and not much more removal. They do. They're going to be getting back our flyer as well. Alright, so we're going to go planes here. We're still ahead on board until this triggers. I'm guessing, yeah, they just go for the Angel. Get it out of our deck. Or actually, did they discard our Lyra before? No, they exiled it. Interesting. Okay, so they'll be gaining some life there with the horse as well. That's actually probably smarter because they can never activate this ability. Okay, Torment of Scarabs. going to be discarding, losing life here. So what my guess is that he might have this be able to bring him back. We'll go ahead and block though. Yeah. Okay, Moment of Craving. Just making us lose our life as we go. That's fair. Yep, we'll lose 3 life. Draw a card, and if it's a land, we for sure trigger this, trying to draw something better. And that's not bad. They're out of cards, so Resplendent Angel. And this actually helps us a lot. So we can keep losing life because we'll be gaining 5 every turn. As long as they didn't draw removal here, we're in pretty good shape. Okay, here we go. Oh man. Alright, so we're losing 3 life. We're going to just hold on to that. We don't have anything that costs too much, so we can discard. Keep their clock off a little bit more. The problem is we've run out of angels. We have another Lyra. We can throw down a Regal Caracal. I don't like that this triggers before they even go to end step. It comes up quick. So we're going to go ahead and discard the land. Ajani's welcome. It depends on what we draw into. Is it worth just having that loss, or is it worth gaining a little bit of life if we draw into something better? So we'll be taking 6 next turn without it. So yeah, we have to draw into something bigger. So we'll just be able to discard this. He's in top deck mode as well, so hopefully drawing lands, and I'm hopefully doing better than that. See what he plays. Lose life, okay. Authority of the Consuls, I think, is worth... Oh, I didn't mean to take life there, dang it. Is worth playing. Just in case it gains us an extra life here and there. We don't have that much more time, though. Alright, so 3 more turns. Discard a card this time. Shalai is good. They can't enchant us again. And I can chump block some of these guys now. Or not chump, I can kill these guys, so I only have a 3-turn... And I'm okay destroying the authority of the consoles here. Oh, man. All the removal. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and sacrifice non-land permanent this time. Shield Mare helps a bit. Maybe they have a Moment of Craving. That's really what they've been holding on to there. If so, that's okay. They have to target it, which still gains us 3 life. So yeah, they target it, giving us life, which gives us 3 more to lose. So we still have more time here, which is awesome. But we're still definitely losing. So we'll lose 3 this time. And then we'll have to sacrifice that next turn. So here, definitely playing this as a blocker, and then we'll probably have to sacrifice it to stay alive. Oh man, they just have everything. That's bad. And I think that's game. I don't think we can do anything else here. So yeah, we'll just let it happen. Good game, good game. Okay, here we are with game 2. I'm going first. Ooh, and this is a pretty good setup. I definitely need to draw into some more lands. This may just be a dead card. I really do need to switch into black for a couple of better cards here. So we'll definitely keep Authority into Pridemate is pretty awesome. Even if I draw into 2 drops, pretty good. So we're hoping for low cost cards. or land. We're really hoping for land. That would be the best here. Okay, I'm guessing this is storm or some kind of artifact thing. Interesting. Haven't seen that played in the other storm things. Alright, so well, if they do play any creatures, which they may not in this, at least not that many, but Glintness Crane probably, as well as Psy, and anytime a Thopter comes in, just gets our guy big. So they'll probably be able to chump here and there, but we'll definitely be able to run with the game here and there as well. So, alright, get him a little bit bigger, take action, go swing in for 3. And pass their turn. Let's see what our opponent does. Plays an island. And Chief of the Foundry. Okay, triggering our guy. Okay, this... I'm guessing it's probably Antiquities War then. See, this is the problem, is that this guy still helps so much. So we are going to hold on to that. We're going to go to combat. Put on a little bit faster clock. I mean, I could have triggered to make him bigger, which is one thing, but I do want to hold on to that value. Keep a little more cards in hand as well is useful. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Antiquities War comes out. So they'll be able to hit with some good stuff, but the cool thing is that we will hopefully have gained enough life that it really won't hurt us that much here. Alright, Resplendent Angel is awesome. So let's go ahead and throw down the Regal Caracal. Making sure that he's gaining life for us this time. Go swinging, and I think that he's going to have to block there, so let's use the Shield Mare as well, just to at least get in a little bit more damage. I really want this clock to be fast. Alright, so he blocks there, that's good. And make him bigger. Take action there. So he's going to be making 6/6s once that happens. That is pretty cool. As long as, and we know he has the treasure map. I don't think he can flip it in time though here, so he needs to play enough stuff. And as long as I have life gainers, it really doesn't do much because it's only for a turn. Perhaps maybe into another Antiquities War at some point. Yeah, okay, yeah. He really didn't have a chance there. Good game. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the deck. The deck, it does work really well. I did create another white-black deck that I hope you see in the next video that is pretty good as well. I wanted to come back and recap on this one, though. So we did run up against a control deck, which is always long, and it was about an hour-long game. So I did put that into another video as well. I hope that you enjoy watching. Thank you so much for watching, though. I hope you like and subscribe and really enjoy our channel, and I hope you come back because I want to make this a fun channel and a fun place for you guys to be. So thank you so much. Hope you had a good time, and we'll see you later.